From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Kent's Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, we definitely saw some patchy fog out there this morning, and certainly did create some dangerous travel conditions, but the good news is things have kind of cleared out here, and I do expect dry conditions for most of us through most of the day. Before we get to the forecast, though, do want to give you that one last reminder of the Haas Farms contest. This is the lights decorating contest. There are over $2,000 worth of prizes. So be sure to head on over to historichaasfarms.com/lights contest for more details on how to enter and how to win in this contest. Again, you have until tomorrow, so be sure to get on that here quickly. All right, so it's a dry and mild start for most of us. Now, there was still going to be a chance for a few showers for some of us along the coast. Western Siskiyou County is a slim chance, and maybe even into Trinity County as well. But I think the rest of us will be dry. Everyone dry by tomorrow, and then by Wednesday, we've got more rain entering the picture. Starting off with high snow levels, but then snow levels dropping by Thursday, but drying out again for Friday and through most of the weekend too. So here's what's going on. So you can see the clouds that moved in here this morning. This right here is what's giving us some of the light showers that we're seeing along the coast. Those will dissipate very rapidly through the afternoon. What we got my eyes on is this right here. Now this is an atmospheric river, so it's a warmer air mass. It's all coming in from the subtropics. So we're going to be looking at that warmer air moving over us by Wednesday, giving us some decent rain, but snow levels probably above 6,000 or 7,000 feet. But notice behind it, you see how we've got the swirling area of low pressure, that colder air kind of wrapping up within that storm system, and that's what's going to allow our snow level to drop significantly by the time we get into Thursday. So let's take a look at Futurecast and kind of walk you through all this. This afternoon, any chances for showers are really starting to diminish here for the North Coast and everyone else. So drier conditions by the second half of the day today. For your Tuesday, everyone is dry, mostly sunny skies, a few more clouds coming in for the afternoon for the coast, but still dry. There's that atmospheric river I was talking about. It pushes through. Now by Wednesday morning, we're talking about some pretty decent rainfall along the coast, starting off fairly dry elsewhere. As we get into about the 8 o'clock hour, it pushes through rapidly. We're seeing some of the heavier rainfall now in the valley, and then eventually pushing eastward into the eastern mountains. There is some snow, as you can see on the map here, but it's mainly in the highest of elevations, 6,000, 7,000 feet. So some pretty heavy snow over Lassen Volcanic National Park, some pretty heavy snow over parts of the Warner Mountains and some of the higher elevations in Siskiyou County. But it will be mainly in the form of rain for places like Alturas and Chester and Susanville, Mount Shasta City, not to mention Hayfork and Weaverville as well. Then we go into Wednesday afternoon at 5 p.m. We're still seeing some of that snow at fairly high levels. And by the way, with that colder and unstable air moving in, we could be looking at the potential for maybe even a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Rainfall estimates at least through Wednesday afternoon. You can see upwards of 1/4 to maybe even 1/2 of an inch for some of us in the valley. That's just for Wednesday. That's not taking into account what we could see on Thursday as well. Heavier rainfall obviously off to the west over the north coast. And the snow impacts, as you can see, are very minimal because, as I mentioned, as Wednesday's system comes in, snow levels will be high. So it won't have a very big impact when it comes to snow and chain requirements in the higher elevations. But that will change by Thursday as the colder air moves in. We're seeing a lot more blue on the map here. Alturas, Mount Shasta City, Chester, Susanville, mid to upper Shingletown, seeing the potential for some snow, but I think it will be in the form of rain for Hayfork and Weaverville. It'll be borderline. We've got those snow levels around 3,000 feet. So if we can drop it down a little bit lower than that, now we're looking at snow possibly in places like Weaverville and Hayfork. But for now, it'll be in the form of snow, a form of rain that is. However, on Thursday, say Buckhorn Summit, Oregon Mountain, Berry Summit on Highway 299, we could be looking at some of the first chain requirements of the season out in that area. By Friday, it dries out. It stays dry through most of the weekend. However, there is a system that'll clip extreme northern California, so places like, say, Del Norte County, parts of Siskiyou County could maybe see a little bit of activity here. Sunday looks dry, and then Monday, another weak system clipping us. But really, after Wednesday and Thursday's storm system, I don't see anything major heading our way anytime soon after that. Wave heights for today, they're fairly high. They'll drop a little bit overnight, but by tomorrow, we're really seeing those wave heights increase. That's why there is that small craft advisory even along the coast here for today and tomorrow. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s for the valley, so kind of a mild day, but it will be dry. It'll be dry eastward as well. Not too terribly cold in the eastern mountains either. Best chances for rain, especially the first half of the afternoon, will be off to the west here. Otherwise, it's going to be dry later on this evening and then dry for everyone by tomorrow. Looking at that 7-day outlook, there's the drier conditions for your Tuesday. Snow levels starting off high on Wednesday, 3,000 feet from Mount Shasta City, about 3,500 feet for the Alturas area. And as you head into the Sierra, those snow levels tend to be just a tad higher, but still around 4,000 feet, drying out by Friday. Your 7-day outlook for the valley, it's dry today, it's dry tomorrow. There's that rain coming in Wednesday. That's the heaviest rainfall, by the way. And then more scattered showers in the forecast Thursday before drying out Friday and through the weekend. By the way, temperatures, once they drop on Thursday, those temperatures should stay down to the 50s at least through the first half of the weekend. Looking at your 7-day outlook for the coast, of course, you got the showers today, but those showers will diminish through the afternoon. Dry for everyone on Tuesday. There's that rain coming in again on Wednesday. Fairly high snow levels dropping down to 3,000 feet by Thursday in Trinity County. And then I've got another chance for showers by Saturday.